Horoscope for May 29th. Aries. Today you realize, pushing through is not the same as moving forward. You've been powering ahead, refusing to pause, and the cost. Your clarity. You're not behind for resting. You're behind if you keep running in circles for applause you don't even value anymore. In love, you may be mistaking passion for presence. Ask, when the fire fades, is there foundation? At work, you're overdue for delegation. Power isn't doing everything yourself. It's building something so solid, others can hold it when you finally put it down. And you should. Taurus. You're walking through May 29th with both feet in two different lives, the one you've carefully built, and the one your intuition is whispering toward. The first feels stable. The second feels true. Today is a turning point. Trust the tension. In love, you're realizing that emotional consistency, without real connection is just repetition. You're not asking for too much, you're finally asking the right way. In work, loosen your grip on the plan. There's a better one forming beneath it, but it requires flexibility. And yes, you can survive that. Gemini. You're halfway through something, and today brings a sharp question: are you committing, or avoiding? Because spinning your wheels doesn't count as motion. The universe wants focus. Not perfection. Presence. In relationships, your "I'm fine" is starting to sound like a dare. Someone wants the truth, give it. Even if it's messy. Especially if it's messy. In work or creativity, clarity comes after action, not before. Make the move. See what unfolds. You don't need a 5-step plan. You need to stop postponing your gut. Cancer. You've been holding space for everyone, but when's the last time you asked yourself, what do I need? Not what's expected, not what keeps the peace, what feeds you. Today's about emotional sobriety, no more mistaking being needed for being loved. In romance, it's time to ask if the connection supports your softness or just drains it. In work, something is brewing. You're sensing it. Don't second-guess it. You're not paranoid, you're perceptive. And that quiet knowing? It's gold. Act like it. Leo. You're glowing, but you're tired of performing. You want love, not praise. Truth, not flattery. Rest, not a reason to keep proving you're strong. Today, stop asking, how do I look, and start asking, how do I feel? In love, someone may admire your power, but can they hold your vulnerability? That's the test. In work or creation, pause the polish and show the process. You're magnetic when you're real. Stop hiding you're human. It's what makes you unforgettable. Virgo. Your mind is full, but your spirit running on fumes. You've been so busy analyzing, adjusting, supporting, fixing, that you forgot you need care too. Today brings a realization: you can't intellectualize your way out of what your heart needs to feel. In love, try expressing instead of editing. You don't have to package your truth in bullet points. At work, perfection has become procrastination. Deliver something unpolished. Watch what happens. Spoiler: the world doesn't want perfect. It wants present. Libra. There's a decision waiting in the wings, and today, it won't wait much longer. You've been stalling to protect feelings that aren't even your responsibility. It's time to stop calling indecision kindness. In love, speak the truth, even if it causes discomfort. Silence is sweet, but it rots everything if it hides resentment. In work or collaboration, someone may be mistaking your diplomacy for agreement. Clarify your position. You're not here to blend in. You're here to balance out the chaos by standing in your own clarity. Scorpio. You feel it building, the shift, the ending, the rebirth. It's internal now, but you can't unknow what's coming. And today, the choice is this: do I fight the unraveling, or start rewriting? In love, you've been holding back because it feels safer to be mysterious than vulnerable. But someone's ready for the full version of you. Let them try. In work, your silence has been your strategy, but today, your words carry power. Say what they don't expect you to say. That's your next move. Quiet doesn't mean passive. You're just aiming. Sagittarius. You're in truth-seeking mode again, but this time, the answers aren't out there. They're internal. Personal. Private. Today's wisdom isn't in a quote or a flight or a new distraction. It's in the stillness you've been avoiding. In love, stop escaping people who are willing to stay. If it's too peaceful and that scares you, look at that. You may be allergic to the thing you actually need. In work, expansion is coming. But not if you keep jumping ship every time it feels unfamiliar. Stay still. Grow roots before you chase another view. Capricorn. You've mastered structure. Now it's time to master self-trust. Today forces you to ask, am I building this because I want it, or because I'm afraid to stop? In love, you're craving something solid, but don't confuse obligation for devotion. Ask yourself, do I feel seen? Or just useful? In work, leadership is evolving, and your power lies in being real, not robotic. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to reset. You're allowed to say, this no longer serves me. You're not a machine. You're a masterpiece in motion. Aquarius. You've been trying to outthink an emotional truth. It's not working. Today, something cracks, not to break you, but to let the real you through. The unfiltered, uncool, unguarded self. In love, your distance has kept things safe, but also shallow. If you want depth, you're going to have to show up without the armor. At work, your unique approach might be misunderstood. That doesn't mean it's wrong. Keep building it. Keep saying it. The system needs disruption. That's what you're here for. Just don't forget, even revolutionaries need rest. Pisces. You're dreaming big, again. But this time, something's different. You're ready to execute, not just imagine. That's evolution. That's the edge. Today, stop saying I'll figure it out later, and start acting like later is now. In love, you're craving a soul-level connection, but be careful not to confuse chemistry with compatibility. One is a spark. The other is a fireplace. In work, your vision is ahead of the curve, but don't wait for the perfect conditions to begin. Just start. You don't need to be ready. You need to be real.